Hello everyone, I'm Victoria. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, nice to meet you. If it's not, welcome back. Well, today we have a message from Arcturians from Arcturus, and this one is a really crazy one, honestly. So I have quite a bit to talk about before I get into the cards, but they also asked me to get all of the cards for today beforehand. So yeah, let's get into it. So they were telling me about how so much energy, and I'm sure all of you have noticed, or most of you at least, have noticed that there's been a lot of energy coming through for all of us, a lot of activations, just a lot of energy from not just from the sun and solar flares, but also they told me we've been getting a lot of energy from them, a lot of energy from the Pleiades, and also a few other places. So a lot of energy has been coming through for all of us, and there's a reason for all of that. A lot of us will be going through or are going through currently like a reset or just the start of a new beginning. And I'm sure that if you will be going through that, or if you are going through that, you can feel it. Something in you is telling you that. So with all of this energy coming through, I could see that the earth was just lighting up and shining so much brighter because we are shining brighter. And also another thing that was coming through about that was that there will be a lot of ascension symptoms. Probably a lot of you are already going through them, maybe feeling some of them, especially body pains, aches. I know that I'm getting the exact same pain I was getting during my first big, let's say, awakening. So I know it's that, and it's a sign of that. So if you do get some kind of pains, don't panic. Everything will be fine. Just maybe ask your higher self to lower the energy that's coming through for you, to help and assist you during this time, or us, the Arcturians, of course, since this is also a message from them, and I'm sure that they'll be very happy to help you with that, with any pains. But sometimes we have to go through the pain to realize what we really need to do. And I feel like sometimes the pain will come when as a sign that not always, but sometimes I feel like it's a sign that maybe you're not doing the right thing. But I don't think it's always like that. So you need to figure out when it's a sign for you that, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this right now. I should go do something else. So yeah, for some of you that will be very important to figure out when it's a sign like that. So with all of this light coming through and the earth lighting up, I could also see that someone was cracking the earth open and getting out of there, and they were not happy. They were not happy, and I really feel like it's some of the negative, I guess, beings that have been here and have been running things. And of course they're not happy. Things are changing. We wouldn't be happy if things were good and they were making them bad, would we? So I feel like they will be much more vocal soon. I think that will come through in a very massive way. So in a planet, like in a way that will affect the whole planet, most likely, but also personally in our lives. I think some people might start coming through that I feel like are going to test us. And I'm sorry to say, I don't know why I'm sorry, but for anyone who feels bad about this, but I really feel like this is just one big test. And there's something again about us. We're kind of doing, like, we're on the right track, but we're going the wrong way, or like searching for something in the wrong direction, in the wrong place. So what I could feel is that they were we are on our search and on our quest, and they would constantly distract us, take us out of it, and just slap us. Literally just start slapping us. And we would get so confused and hurt, and we would keep wanting to go back into what we're doing, but then they would take us out of it again, and then we'd go back again, and then they do it again, take us out and start slapping us. And I know that for all of us will be a very shit time. Let's be honest here, it's gonna be a shit time. Maybe some of us have already been starting to go through this, and some will start really going through it soon. And I asked them, what do we do when this happens? When they're literally testing us and testing our patience, and we don't know what to do. We're probably just getting angry, like annoyed. Get away from me, you know? It's like someone is holding on to you so tight and you just can't move. And they showed me that it's not about getting away from them like that and going there. If they are distracting you in this way, and this is happening to you, it's because you're not fully relaxed. We need to relax, calm ourselves in that situation, and it's not when we're in our search, in our quest, and whatever we're doing in our path. It's when they are distracting us, exactly at that time when they're slapping us. That is when we need to relax and surrender, fully surrender, and let the light that has been brought into your body take over in a way. I feel like we've gotten so many activations and so much like a bigger connection to our higher selves, to our true selves, that at this point we can just fully relax and surrender and let them take over. So in that time, relax, surrender, and let yourself rise. It's literally like leaving behind the old and rising towards the sky, and towards the new, towards the lighter. So I feel like they are distracting us in this way, and they keep, slapping us, and it affects us in this way because we're still holding on to a lot of things that are in our physical bodies. So I feel like a big theme for today's video is going to be talking about the physical body itself. Our physical bodies hold a lot of oh god, I don't like that this word is coming through, like mucus and pus. Literally, some people's bodies are full of that. I mean, that's acne, and that's I think even like cysts and tumors might be that too. And our bodies are full of that. Our bodies are full of that because of not just because of all the chemicals and environmental stuff, but because we have been rejecting parts of ourselves and parts of the truth. So these things develop in our bodies as a sign that, we're doing something wrong. But we think, oh no, I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. But the truth is that in that situation, it's about asking yourself, what am I doing wrong and what can I do right? And surrendering, relaxing, and allowing that higher part of you to guide you and tell you what to do, and let you really rise, because we are not just connecting with them, we're becoming them. And to become them, we need to relax and let go of the physical body. It's literally like going out of the shell. And what I saw was us just transcending the 3D and becoming light and going up into the sky. And when you're in that place, they can't reach you. No one can, no matter how much they want to grab you, they can't, because it's like you're just light, so they're grabbing nothing, or it just doesn't work. And at some point you're gonna be so high that you're not even gonna notice them. And if you do notice them, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's there, that exists, and it's fine that it exists. but it can't affect me. So yeah, it's really about in that way surrendering, being neutral, and not letting things affect you. And it's not letting them affect you, but they just don't affect you. They just can't, because you let go of all of the things that you're holding on to. Again, let them go, because if you don't, they will keep distracting you. They're gonna keep slapping you. Life is gonna keep hurting you. You are hurting yourself by not letting go. And I'm saying you, but I'm doing I'm there too. Yeah, we're all in the same boat, all of us. But yeah, and once we reached that point, I could see all of us starting to assemble. It's like our group team assembling, and all of us holding hands and creating this chain together. And the more of us come and reach that level, even more people are going to start coming, and it's going to create this huge shift in the whole planet that will in a way not allow us to be in the same place as these other beings, I guess the lower vibrational ones, and some of them could be humans too, not just let's say reptilians, or I don't know why, but even some Anunnaki were coming through. I'm not sure about that one, but it really felt like the energy of that as well. That yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the other part. So it really feels like we're not gonna be in the same. It's like we're going to a whole other. It's not going to another dimension. It's like going to a whole other, maybe timeline, collectively jumping to another timeline where they just don't exist. Because they can't exist, because we are in this much higher vibration. We've made the vibration of the planet higher, so they just can't exist. And a lot of them, are most likely just gonna somehow disappear, maybe die off or leave somehow. But yeah, I could really see that, and some lyrics were coming through from a song. Let me try to remember. It's "We are the ones to ignite the darkened sky, the champions of a world that we designed." And usually the lyrics of the song are a world that we defy, but actually what came through was the world that we designed. We are the ones that designed this world, and we are the ones who are going to bring light to the world. That's why we're here. So can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? Can we do it? I think we can. I mean, I think we're already doing it. I feel like we're already there. It's just that it's like the last stand now. That's what it feels like. They're getting so annoyed and so angry that this is their last chance, really, to rebel and try to distract all of us, try to get us back into the lower frequencies, but they're not going to be able to, because we can rise above it. And with the help of Arcturians and all the others who are assisting us and sending us this energy, we can do what we came here to do. And yeah, let's get into the cards as well. I've talked enough. It was quite some time that I spent talking just about that. Anyway, here we have star bathing. You got the love and breath of the cosmos. So these cards are just here to confirm everything I said. You can literally see that, the activations, light body, even that, like your light body, it's like that's what we're going to be. It feels like our bodies will be lighter, literally lighter, maybe even in weight terms. Like a lot of people might actually lose weight or more weight, or if they're holding on to some, of course. Some people don't need to, of course. So it really feels like we will become lighter. And in many senses of that word. And we'll be using our light body more to connect with each other as well, because we are here in the 3D and we're all kind of feeling separate. But when we are up there, when we are higher, we can feel the connection to each other, even if we are in like a completely different part of the world. The connection is always there. And some of us have felt it our whole lives, but some are only just going to start experiencing that. So yeah, I feel like it's an exciting time. At least for me, I felt like I always felt connected to people, even if they're super far away in the world. And I found that there are a lot of people who weren't like that, but now that's gonna change. Most people are going to start feeling that connection, no matter where they are. And I feel like because of that, a lot of friendships will be established with people who are from completely different parts of the world too. And that's really important because it's something about bringing the energy. So we each hold the different energies since we're born in different places. That is the point. That's why we're born in different places. Yeah, it sucks that we couldn't meet from the start, but we're born in these different places so that we can connect in the end and connect our the energies of our countries and cultures and everything. So yeah, remember that a lot of energy is still coming through. So be gentle with yourself and with your body, and know that if any pains do come up, if any trauma comes up, it's because of these activations, and it's because it's time for us to release a lot. And we got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So I feel like it's time to start setting, you're gonna notice that it's time to start setting boundaries with some people, especially certain people that, you know, are different from you. Literally different, you know, we're different, completely different frequency. You're here, they're there. There's nothing wrong with, you know, where they are. It's just that you do not match vibrationally, I guess. So it's time to put that boundary there for them so that they're not constantly taking you down and pulling you with them. But again, that will come with the love too. You will just naturally transcend with the power of love and light. I don't know, that sounds so cheesy. But with the power of love and light, we can all transcend that. And I feel like these people are going to stop contacting us and stop wanting to be close to us or stop annoying us once we really get there. Because some of them, what they're looking for is a reaction. Some of them are looking for something else, but they will just stop looking for what we're bringing, I guess. We also have Breath of the Cosmos, My Will, Thy Will, and Micromanaging the Universe. Like I was saying, I really feel like we're becoming our higher selves, but we're still at the point where I feel like our humans are trying to manage things, and our brains are like, oh, I need to manage, you know, I need to figure out this, and this, you know, and have an exact schedule or something like that. And again, that will really hurt us in the future. Yes, there are people who like to be more organized. Nothing wrong with that, but there is a time and a place for that, and there's also a time and a place to be kind of free from that, to let your higher self decide, because the higher self is the one that ultimately decides things. It's just that if we're not doing what they want us to do, things just don't add up, and you see that there's a struggle, or you see that, you know, you develop some kind of illness or something. So there's a reason for everything. It's connected. So it's time to start listening more to our internal voice and allow ourselves to flow more. And again, I really feel like we're on the right track, but we think we're going a certain way and that we need to search a certain part but that's actually not the part that we need to be searching in anymore. And that's why, again, we're gonna get distracted a lot, we're gonna get slapped a lot. And we can from the beginning, from the first time that we get slapped, we can relax and rise. We just need to, allow ourselves to do that, but also don't be mad at yourself if you can't do it from the start. If you have to, try again, it's normal. We also have after the rain here, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. So yeah, I feel like some things are over, and it's natural. Now we're going into a completely different cycle, a completely different path. So it's time to release a lot of things that, yeah, some of them we probably already wanted to release, but some I really feel like are gonna be hard to release. They might be people that you really feel connected to, and you don't want to release them because you have so much history, or somehow they will get released naturally. Maybe they will want to stop talking to you, and that's for your own good. So whatever happens, whoever leaves your life, whatever leaves your life, or whatever needs to leave your life, allow yourself to accept and allow yourself to see the beauty in it and the positive side of it. If one thing leaves, another will come. If one person leaves, another will naturally come. So know that it's whatever happens is just for the highest good, and it's about accepting, just being able to accept and feel that relief as well. We also have here the bud. Potential, promise, it's about to happen, keep going. So it's about to happen. I really feel like something is about to happen, and all of us know it. And it's like the start of something new. But I'm not fully sure if all of these things that are gonna start happening are good, or some things that we deem good. But ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, they are good. I don't know, there's something really, they're really telling me a lot about calmness and relaxing and not getting angry when you see something that you feel like is wrong, when you feel like someone is doing something that's wrong. Relaxing and just being, just focusing on you and on rising, because focusing on them, what they're doing, is not really helping you rise. And if you don't rise, you can't help everyone else rise. So it's like, what are you doing? But I feel like they also have a lot of compassion for us, and they know that it's really hard to get out of this loop, I guess, that we are in. So yeah, I think that's why they're sending through this message, so that they can somehow help us, because even just knowing brings us some kind of benefit. It doesn't matter if we get it right from the start or have to try 1,000 times. Just knowing about this is really important and helps us. But yes, keep going. Everything will be fine, and we're really getting there. I mean, we already are there. I feel like manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, and seek satisfaction and contentment. So again, focus on yourself, on your dreams, and what do you want to be, and be it. Whatever you want to be it. If you are like, I want to be calm and relaxed, I want to surrender. Don't just say I want to surrender. Say, I am calm, I am relaxed, I surrender. You don't need to say I will or I want to or anything in the future tense. It's about being that right now, because all you have right now is the right now. So it's creating all of that. And focusing on positive things, on a positive future, not focusing on the darkness right now, because there's going to be a lot of darkness. Everyone in the darkness is, or most of them, are not going to be happy now, because a lot of light came through and is coming through, and they are are going to come out and, you know, show themselves. So don't focus on them, focus on you, and focus on the light, focus on the good. It's a tough message to deliver, not gonna lie. You know, I'm looking forward to the good parts, but not looking forward to the bad. But in the end, I guess, you know, that's just my human speaking. So healing, align with your essence, see your true colors. So again, aligning with your true self, becoming your higher self. Like I said, right now we're connecting more and more, but we need to become them. We are them, and we need to become more of them. See more of ourselves, feel more of ourselves, and see ourselves and everyone else too. Once you see yourself, even in the darkest being you can think of, that is when you transcend this reality, because you'll realize that you are everything and that you can be everything. So if you can be that, you can also be like the lightest version of yourself. This can happen to some people. That's what's coming through now. That for some people, you actually might become darker. You might start getting really angry, or getting really, really sad, anxious, depressed, falling into really bad moods, doing things that maybe are not that good. So in that way is how the darkness will happen in your life. So that's when you need to see what you have become and what you are, and know that you can be that, and then decide to become the lighter part, to become the higher part. Or if you want, you can stay in the low part. You know, that you can do whatever you want. All of us can do whatever we want. Just like me, I'm making this video because I want to. So we have here, so expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. This is just confirming things that I was saying again. Again, I really feel like these cards are just here to confirm everything that I got through before in the message. We are expanding. Our minds are expanding. That's why we're gonna, especially the people who are gonna get headaches, that's happening a lot of times because your mind itself and your brain is expanding, and you are holding on to more information, more and more information, and unlocking parts of your brain that can access different parts, different information, but also for some people, different dimensions and realities. Because if you want to see beings from other dimensions, or you have to expand your brain and mind. That's what's coming through. So if that's what you want, know that, you know, that's what needs to happen so that you can get there. Ooh, we also have Buddha here. Increase the awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. Again, confirming things. Just trust your inner voice. Trust your higher self, that it's guiding you to where you need to get to. And trust that you are on the right path. It's just that you're looking in the wrong place sometimes. And you will be guided to the right place as long as you relax and surrender. And yeah, let's see what the last two cards are, if I can. We have bad company. Yes. Of course, bad company is coming through here. All the bad spirits, all of the negative. I don't even want to call them bad. I mean, they're not bad, or bad is not bad how we think of it. It's just, another piece of existence. If there is no bad, there will not be no good. So, for us to exist, they need to exist. That's a good one. So all of them will be coming out to play, visiting us in some kind of way. Again, everyone will experience this differently, but I do feel like it will also show up in a large scale. You'll see it in a large scale as well as in your own personal life. For some people, literally, negative spirits might start surrounding you. Maybe they're gonna start psychic attacks are possible as well. So some of you that are sensitive, definitely make sure to put up shields and protect yourself, but also trust that if it's happening, it's so that, in a way, so that you can experience it, but also so that you can just relax and surrender during it. And know that you can't be harmed. No one can attack you unless you think they can. They can only attack you because you think they can. And yeah, for some reason, if you're in the mindset right now that they can't harm you, for some reason something will happen that will shift your mindset to, oh shit, maybe they can do something to me. So that's when things start happening. Check in with yourself. Intrusive thoughts will come for some people. Bad thoughts. Again, literally bad people might start coming to you. People who make you feel negative, bad in some kind of way. So know that you can put up boundaries with them, with the humans, with the beings, and you can literally transcend them and even their existence. Clear space, clear mind is the last card that we got here. So clearing, again, just a confirmation. We are holding on to things. That's why we can be affected by them. That's why all of these things can affect us. If we were not holding on to some traumas or whatever you're holding on to, some maybe negative beliefs or things, we wouldn't get affected by this. If someone tells you, this thing you're wearing is ugly, but you are fully, accepting of yourself, your style, and the thing that you're wearing, you're not even going to blink when you hear that. You're just gonna be like, oh, I don't think so, but it's, that's your own opinion. But if you have some kind of issue there with your self-esteem or trauma from the past or anything similar or like that, of course you'll get affected and you'll be like, oh shit, I look bad. Or maybe you're gonna go to the other extreme where it's like, oh, I don't look bad, you do. Or like, how can you say that, and start yelling at them. And that is just showing that there's something there that needs to be cleaned and cleared. And any thoughts that you get, whether it's an intrusive thought or even a positive thought, there to show you what is inside you and what needs to be cleared and what doesn't. So clean yourself up and clean your space up if you feel like it as well. That might help as well. Clearing your space and maybe using some kind of doing some kind of cleansing of your space as well with sage or Palo Santo or music. That will really help clear the energy around you as well, because it's really important. There's probably a lot of stuck energy in all of our homes, and clearing that is really important. So use the way that you love most and that feels the most natural to you. Don't use ways that someone is recommending you. You know what's best for you, and you know what you can tap into. So if, for example, if you feel very connected to music, you can use sound to clear really easily. But if you don't feel connected to music at all, sound is not going to work for you. You're not going to be able to produce the sound needed to clear a space. So again, play to your strengths, know yourself, know what you are. And yeah, soul healing. Clear away all of the stuff that's holding you back and keeping you down low, because this is really the time that we will fully rise, transcend, rise. We are getting there. So it's exciting and scary in a way too. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I want to say a big thank you to the Arcturians for sending us through this message. I feel like it's a really important one to know. And I really feel like it will be so helpful to a lot of us. And I hope that in a way, getting through this message, I'm able to connect a lot of us as well. Let's all hold hands and get through this together. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can reach me are down below in the description. And guys, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, hope I see you in my next video. Bye.